What's up, everyone? It's your girl Jay, and welcome to my live stream. I don't even know. I'm gonna call this the Unlike TT live stream because low key I'm like TT. Like, if I'm being honest, I'm like TT. Oh, just like TT. Hey. I don't even know if anyone will come to this live stream. Do you wanna build a live stream? Something, something, something. Something, 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 something. Hello, everyone. We used to be best buddies. How was everyone's New Year's? Were you like TT or were you like something else? I'm like TT. Oh, that song's like stuck in my head. No more hat, no more hat. This is like really weird lighting, fam, and I'm just like not digging it. Whatever. I'll look crusty for y'all. But yeah, so like I was like in the middle. So if you guys don't know, I have a radio show called Debauchery. It's play on debauchery. I know, I'm clever. And I was recording it, and I was like getting ready to record it because I always record it on like a couple days before. Well, when I used to do it, I took like a hiatus, and it comes out on Thursdays, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But I was like, yo, I've been so out of the loop because like I've been, in celebration mode. So I thought I should jump back in here to get in the swing of things. Raise your hand if you're like TT. Oh, how was everyone's New Year's Eve? Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it's going too fast. I guys, I haven't read or did anything. Hola. Are you watching some Korean dramas? No. I've literally just been lazy this whole week and not been keeping up with anything. I tried to, but like I don't really get those moments where like I get to just hang out with all of my family at once. So I was like, okay, because this is so rare, I'm going to put everything on the back burner and just have family and friend time and catch up with those. And then as soon as Jan 1 hits, January 1st, I'm gonna get back into the grind of it. So right now I'm like TT because like I have not been keeping up with anything. Everyone's screaming goblin at me. I'm assuming this is the goblin drama. Hey, chicken tender, how you doing? Did you know what's up with Solji and EXID? Yeah, she was diagnosed with hyperthyroidism, and because of that, she took a break from the Gaios. I don't know how long she's going to be back, though. How's my day? The whole day I was like TT. Because I woke up early because I had to go grocery shopping, adult things, yikes. And I was like, this whole time I've been ordering out, and I'm like, no, I have to actually get groceries now. So I got groceries, and then I like cleaned my room. Guys, I'm hella boring. And then I was like, okay, let me film this stuff. So usually if I'm about to like either record an episode or anything, I kind of skim around for stories that I found interesting or, brainstorm ideas. But I was just like a blank slate. And I was like, that's why I'm like TT right now. Happy New Year to all of you. I'm good, chicken tender. Exo Panda, this is your first live stream. Lower those expectations, just kidding. Welcome to the Daily Dose fam. They're more interesting in the chat than I am, I'll be honest, so. Literally every K-pop idol I check on are on hiatus. Yeah, Suga done broke his eardrums he hurt his ear because I don't want anyone thinking that, I don't want to be spreading false info. And so he wasn't at the Gaios, and he's my fave. What's your take on EXO's latest performance? I'm not quite sure what their latest performance was. I'm assuming it's one of the Gaio ones. I don't know, like I was pretty like, even with the Gaios, like the SBS one, I think that was the first one, and I was like, okay, gotta stay up, gotta get going, gonna see a Gaio of mine. No, but like I was like, I stayed up for it, and I was like really hyped, but then I didn't realize they were all like back to back to back to back to back. back to back, like Jordan 96, 97. But yeah, so I kind of got exhausted trying to catch them and stay up for them. So I kind of was just like, let me just catch the performances later. But then what happens is that it's kind of hard to make sure you're seeing every single one of them. So I probably didn't see their most recent one. But the one that I most recently saw was the one that afterwards Kai and Sehun did that water dance thing. And I was like, it's lit. Sorry, guys, I'm gross. Jay, have you listened to Card yet? Yeah, I did. I think it was my last video before like Christmas or winter break or whatever. I danced to them. I love them. On your channel, oh na na da 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 da. I'm dying to hear your opinions on BTS's Rainism. Let me tell you how I choked, because I was kind of like, basically what I was doing was while the Giles, I think NBC Giles were going on, I didn't want to live stream it because my computer is just a tortoise, so it's so slow, and I was like, let me not bother. So what I would do is just be on Twitter, and then when a performance would pop up on my timeline, I would just watch it. So I saw the other song that BTS performed, and I was like, this is pretty lit. And then I follow like a BTS fan site, and they're like, oh yeah, Rainism is trending. And I'm like, well, I'm over here like, oh, everyone knows the king is back. They're excited. But then they're like, oh no, Rainism is trending because BTS performed it. And I was like, excuse me? Like, I was just like, like Big Hit should have told me about that, because like me and Big Hit are like this. So I found it and I was like, oh my god, like I was just like that is like one of my favorite songs. So you don't understand how it's just like, oh, and he's like, it's like me, like I've watched Rain perform that 3,000 times. Like I know every single dance move, I know every single word. And so like the whole time I was like, oh, when he does that, like I was waiting for the cane part, because I was like, can he pull off the cane part? Because that part is freaking legendary. But like Jungkook's voice is really good. Like I really like it, and so I think he sounded awesome. I was like a bit confused that like it was just him, but I guess like since it was one song, because I know GOT7 has performed it I think twice now, and I think they usually split up the parts, but I was like, well, I guess since it's a solo song, he's gonna do it by himself. But I thought it was really cool. What did you think of the street dance team at the Gaio Dajins? That was the first one, right? I think I don't remember. I think I remember I really liked Lisa and 10. Is that him? The one that danced with 10? I mean, Lisa? Is that 10 or Utah? Sorry, I'm not really not familiar with NCT, but I thought it was cool. I liked when they all came out in the end, but I loved the modern dance team so much. Like, the modern dance was my life. I thought it was so beautiful. Have you checked out AOA's new MVs? Yes, I actually just did like an hour or so ago. So when I first listened to Excuse Me, I was like, I don't know, but the excuse me, like I love that. The other one though, I don't know if I like it. Bing Bing, I think it is. I don't know if I like it as much, but usually with AOA songs for me are always hit and miss. Like when I first heard Like a Cat, instantly knew I loved it. It took me a really long time to warm up to Heart Attack, but when I first heard Good Luck, instantly loved it. So I think it's just one of those things where like you kind of have to get into the like mold with it. But definitely I like Excuse Me, not sure much Bing Bing. Oh, I love the acoustic performance too. I think it was 10 centimeter Jihyo from Twice, Rose from Blackpink, and Chanyeol from EXO. I really like that. Excuse me. No, I haven't listened to Sungkook's song. I didn't know he was back. Or I didn't know he had like he released anything. I love you too, Sid. Is it Sid T? My mom says Happy New Year, Jay. Well, Anthony, tell your mom I said Happy New Year back. I noticed you, Tay Cookie. Bonus Baby. Who's that? That sounds like a dope name. Oh, the 97 line performance was cute. I just wish, like, everyone could have had a solo. I feel like it was Jungkook, Yuju, and the backups. Although I heard DK, too. If you like D and you will like Sungkook's new song. Oh, snap. Is he on that R&B tip now? R&B hip-hop tip? Execute me, cute me. When G-Friend's song played instead of Twice. The thing is, I was such a flop stan. I was like, what is this new Twice song? Like, I was like, hey. Then I was like, wait, no, this is G-Friend. But I thought it was really funny. I think Chaeyoung's face, like, when she was just like, girl, wrong song. That was so funny. And then there's, like, this gif of, like, Sana. And she's just like, okay. Like, whatever. Are we doing this song now? Okay. So it was really, really cute. I thought it was funny. But what a mess. Because I heard it, like, messed up some, like, thing that they were supposed to do. Like, they were supposed to do some special intro. But because they mixed up the songs and messed up, like, yikes. But somebody said that Eunha was, like, upset because it exposed that she was lip syncing or something like that. Because, like, when it played, you could hear her vocals. And somebody said that she was, like, upset during the performance. But I didn't really see that. I don't know if people were just reading too much into things. But, I don't know. This whole lip syncing versus who's lip syncing versus who's not lip syncing battle is getting really tired. I'm like TT. I'm like TT. Have you heard about Henry? I was actually going to talk about Henry in the next video I did, but he deleted the post, I think, where he talks about it. If y'all don't know, wait a second, where did I? Okay. He wrote something on his Instagram, and it was along the lines of, it's hard, I'm exhausted, I can't do this anymore, mistakes since 9 years ago, it's too big for me to support now, what am I supposed to do? And so, if y'all don't know Henry has always been a peculiar case. So, what happened is that, Super Junior was a thing, right? And then Super Junior went to China. And then when they went to China, they made a subunit called Super Junior M, which consisted of some Super Junior members. And then they added 2 members, Henry being one of them and Jomi being the other. So what was weird, though, is that, like, Super Junior has had other units. Like, they've had Super Junior, I think, Happy, Super Junior T, but this was the only unit they ever added members to. So when they reformed as Super Junior, I think it was, I don't know if they were actually going to add Henry and Jomi to the regular Super Junior. But then, if you guys ever heard of the Only 13 movement project, I don't even know what to call it. It was the idea that Super Junior only had 13 members, and it was, like, specifically aimed at Jomi and Henry, saying we don't want them in the original Super Junior. So it was always very weird, because while they were in Super Junior M, they weren't accepted because of the only 13 people in Super Junior. So it just made this awkward situation where, like, he was really only active when Super Junior came back. But then what kind of happened is that they kind of started promoting him in Korea, and then, like, he got, like, really popular on variety shows like Real Men, stuff like that, and he kind of became a solo artist. But I feel like it was always kind of an awkward position for him, because it kind of was like, well, was he just doing the solo thing to abide time for the next Super Junior M comeback? Like, and, like, if they don't, and it's kind of weird because he doesn't really have a group per se that he belongs to. I mean, yes, he has Super Junior M, but it's kind of like, you know, we're not even sure if we're going to get a Super Junior comeback. So how are you going to, like, be like, let's worry about Super Junior M? And then I feel like with the way SM has so many artists, it's probably very easy to put, especially the solo artists, on the back burner. So I feel like it's probably like this struggle where he's like, you know, I'm not anyone's priority in this company. And it probably is like frustrating for him. Like, I could see, I mean, I was really surprised that he said he regrets like the whole 9 years. Like, I would see maybe frustrating, because there was like, I mean, y'all know he was really big at one point when he was a real man. He was doing CFs with Susie and stuff like that. But if he thinks it was all just like, you know, if he regrets it all, that's really extreme. Like, I feel like there has to be something like serious going on there. And I don't know, it's scary. Because I know with SM, when you're in that contract, they lock you up and they're like, you're not going anywhere. So even if he is expressing frustrations, I doubt there's much he can do unless he wants to, I don't know, file that lawsuit. Oh, wait. So the post is, it's hard, I'm fed up, I don't think I can do it anymore. It's been a mistake since 9 years ago. Now that place has become so big, it seems it can't support me anymore. Okay, what should I do from now? And then he commented, now it seems my fans are all I have. If you see this post, please talk for me. Our agency will listen. So yeah, it just seems like he's not the priority in SM, and like it's kind of scary though, because I feel like that's what always happens. Like, I know company stands or like fans of like big companies always kind of get frustrated, because I feel like when you're newer and you're like the new trendy thing, you seem to get a lot of attention from the company. But then when they get the new trendy thing or the new babies of the company, it seems like all the efforts are focused there, because they're really, you know, focused on trying to grow that brand, and it's easy to get pushed by the wayside, I feel like. So that's why every company should only have one idol, and then don't worry about it. Just kidding. Oh, sorry guys, I was not reading the chat. I was just being a hot mess. Have you seen Rania start a fire? Okay, so I actually have some opinions on that, and I don't even know how to express them, because I don't think some of you guys will be happy with what I have to say. So let's just air this out, guys. This is a zone of talking, all right? No bashing. No saying mean things. All right, this is a land of discussion. But my bias in Blackpink is probably Jisoo. Okay, so what I was going to say is I saw the Start a Fire music video, and I did like the song actually, but I just have a problem with the coherency of the group, and it's not really making any sense to me at this point. They say that Alex is in the group, but I still feel like she's very much being treated like she's a feature rather than a member. So I saw the video, and I thought it was really cool. I thought the girls looked cute. I thought the new girls were adorable. And everyone's not, like, it was really, I think, I liked the way the music video looked. Like, it looked very pretty. But I thought it was weird that, like, Alex wasn't part of the dance sequence. And the way that they had the song structured, it was kind of like she was coming in, then she was coming out, then she came back, and then the group did their thing, and then finally at the end, they all were together. It just didn't really seem cohesive, and it was just like, kind of like with the outfits. I heard that Alex designed her own outfit, and I was hearing things like, oh, well, they didn't have like an outfit for her because I guess her size is different or things like that. So she did her own. But I feel like that kind of added to the uncohesiveness, because like the outfits didn't really mesh. So it's kind of, and this is like don't get me wrong, this is no criticism towards Alex obviously, or the girl or anyone else in Rania, but it just kind of seems like the company is really not sure if they want to almost like fully commit Because I just, like, the first time it happened in Demonstrate, it was understandable because a lot of this stuff was being put together last minute. So if they had already filmed stuff, you know, they couldn't refilm it, so they would just have to kind of splice Alex in. But I feel like now that they know she's part of the group and they're moving forward like this, the fact that I still got that same sentiment made no sense. And it was actually kind of funny because on Twitter somebody asked her, we're like, oh, like, girl, are you okay? Are you hurt? Because I guess they assumed that she must have been injured. That's why she wasn't part of the dance part. And she was kind of like, no, I'm fine. I don't know. Like, it was kind of weird. Yeah, wait, this exact comment. Somebody said she broke her tailbone during the shoot for the MV, so she couldn't dance. I saw that on Twitter. She said that wasn't true. So I'm kind of confused whether it's that. Like, I think I read somewhere, see, this is what sucks, because I was very, like, not in, like, journalism mode. I was in skim through everything mode. But I think I read, like, while they were filming the full group stuff, she was filming her solo stuff. And I was like, why wasn't it just, like, everyone films together? Like, it's just kind of a weird, you know, thing. I don't want to accuse anyone of anything, but, like, it just kind of seems like, I don't want to accuse anyone yet. I just want to, right now, I want to just blame it on, like, maybe poor planning, but it just kind of seems weird. Ooh. Who is your bias in AOA? Probably Minna or Choa. Thoughts of the vocal team leaving Jisoo out of things? What did they leave him out of? Did he leave them out of something? Sorry, what did I miss? Shania said, it seems like they're using Alex for publicity rather than including her as an actual member. It's just like, I don't know. It's just like I just get a weird feeling from it. And that's why I feel bad, because I know, like, you know, clearly the group probably wants what's best for the group or whatever, but it's just like, yeah, it kind of gives like this vibe that like maybe they're not 100%, like, I don't know, because you would think, you know, all the stuff that was wrong or just kind of like weird with Demonstrate, they could have fixed with Start a Fire, but it seems like we're having some of the same problems maybe. Can you talk about legendary group SES's comeback in 2017? Question mark, question mark, question mark. I actually haven't watched it yet, but Eugene looks cute. And I know, the thing is, I'm not as familiar with SES because I wasn't, I think I got into K-pop like 2006, 7 or something. So they were not like that much of a thing when I was K-pop. But you know, you have to respect the first gen. But I haven't watched it yet, but I'm looking forward to it because I always think it's so cool when groups like, you know, who were formed like 10, 15, 20 years ago can like all come back together and kind of just pick back where they left off. Oops, sorry guys, I'm not rude. I just got a message. Thoughts on Rap Monster's song? Oh my gosh. Oopsies. Sorry. Let me listen to it because I listened to a bit of it and then I had to leave. So let's see. Rap Monster. Let's see if YouTube. No, BTS. Let's see if YouTube does not stop my stream because that's what they usually do when I play copyrighted music. So RM, also known as Rap Monster, released a song called Always. YouTube stay flopping on me. I'm gonna like start using a different streaming site. Don't mind my cracked iPod. This will be the BGM. I feel like this is one of those songs I'll probably have to read the lyrics to, and I can't give a good opinion. So I'll listen to it a bit later. But he's singing in it, so that should be interesting. The term hidden member is confusing. I think it's just featured, but because it's like a card concept, it's like to make it really cool. Are you going to the Wings tour? Yes, guys. I actually did get tickets, so I'm going to Wings in Newark on the 23rd of March. Thoughts on Infinite's contract ending this year? I feel like there's a lot of contracts that are coming up this year. Wonder Girls, I know, Sistar, I believe, and I think with Infinite, I haven't heard them talk about or any news or anything about them like being disgruntled with Woolim or like having any problems. So I think it's just going to be a situation where they re-sign. I feel like Youngji should be in the group because she fits well, in my opinion. I think Card, right? Sorry, I'm just like, there's so many comments. I actually thought that her voice kind of was a bit like, in my opinion, it kind of didn't fit that well. Like, I feel like at least the female members of Card, they kind of have like this kind of like almost raspy or wispy. I don't know how to like say it, but like Youngji was very like her part was kind of high pitched, and I almost like feel like it was a bit too high or light. Maybe it was just the part in general. It was kind of weird, but I kind of like Card as 4, but I also feel like, you know, they should probably find. I mean, well, I feel like Youngji can kind of like exist on her own. Like, I feel like she's well known enough and she has a lot of fans and she's very interesting. Hey, Josh Jazz, love from Toronto. Thank you. I want to go to Toronto so bad. I want to go to Canada soon. I was hoping that they did a Wings Canada, like a Canada date, so I could just sell my Newark ticket and then try to go to Canada so I can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. But if it's on a freaking... First of all, some of these concert dates, the Chicago one is on a Wednesday. I'm like, I love BTS, but I also have school and work. So that being said, I cannot come on a Wednesday. No, Wonder Girls didn't disband, but their contract is coming to an end soon. And I guess a lot of people think, like, aren't sure whether they're going to re-sign or not, because, I mean, I would think, like, if you're going to re-sign, you would have already re-signed, you know? Like, you wouldn't really count it down to a wire. Through a wire. Can you make a playlist? I kind of have a playlist on my channel. I don't know if it's still the first thing on my channel, but I have a Jay's K-pop picks, but I don't think I've updated it since, like, I think the last thing I put on there was Card. Happy New Year, Shattered 409. Oh, make a 2016 playlist. Well, like I said before, guys, I'm trying to I think most of the okay, I'll do that. But I'm doing a show, a radio show. I have a radio show on A1 Radio, and it's coming. I kind of stopped doing episodes, but I'm coming back this week. So I kind of am doing like my favorite. That's what I'm playing. Like, I'm playing my favorite songs from 2016. So if you want to hear those, make sure to tune in. What are your thoughts about Big Hit debuting a new boy group? I think do it. I saw a lot of people who are just kind of like, no, you know, you should focus on BTS. But, I mean, I guess maybe wait a year, but they're going to have to debut another group sometime. Because, like, as big and great as BTS is, I feel like if they want to expand, they can't just, like, subsist, is that a word, or exist off of BTS, because then you get the situations where you start overworking them, because then they're like the paycheck for all the company. I mean, I know they have home, of course, no disrespect, I don't mean no harm, but yeah. Do you think Sister's going to expand? I don't know. Like, Starship is such a weird predicament. Like, because, like, from a fan point of view, I feel like they don't promote Sistar well. Like, from a fan point of view, like, I feel like they're like one of the groups that, like, don't really have those, like, kind of, like, it doesn't really seem like their company is fan oriented. But I guess it would depend, because, like, I feel like they're, like, the queens of Starship. So, like, I feel like there's no way that Starship treats them, like, badly. But I guess it depends how they feel. I mean, do they like the musical direction they're going in? Since I'm not members, I don't know. But it's one of those things. What other YouTubers do you watch? Philip DeFranco. Gosh, I haven't watched YouTubers in a while. I watch a lot of makeup YouTubers because I'm trying to learn how to beat this face or whatever. But Jackie Aina, gosh, I literally go on YouTube all the time and I can't even think. Tony Muguksaram, Whitney Bay, Yaku, Edward, is it Avilia? I don't know. Dylan Jacob. I'm naming all the K-pop ones right now because I guess that's what you mean. Tumin Jin Jongki, Bangtan TV. Those are my favorite YouTubers. They're so awesome. I don't even know. Oh, Game Theory. I love me some Matt Pat, yo. I love Game Theory and Film Theory. Oh, Wayne Goss. I used to watch him, but not much anymore. Yeah, like, oh, everyone licks my face. Have I heard the plagiarism Taeyong's Eyes, Nose, Lips? No, I haven't. I saw the Hallyu Back video was in my recommended, and I was confused because it was like they said Taeyong. It was like Taeyong's. The way they worded it made it seem like Taeyong plagiarized the song from somebody else, but then I saw the article in like All K-pop or something. I was like, oh no, somebody plagiarized him. How do you feel about BTS dating? Are you jelly? No, I don't want to date any of them. I don't think I'd be jelly, I'd be happy. It's sad to think that you would have to sacrifice something as beautiful as like love and relation. I'm about to get like false deep right now. Sacrifice something as beautiful as love and relationships, like just because you chose this path in an idol. Like as much as I love Suga, as much as I love all my faves, I'm not gonna like be upset if they date. I'll be like, yes, you better get. I don't even know. You better get it, ayy. Oh. Oh. Are you gonna watch the Triple X with Chris Rooney? Is that movie with like it's either Vin Diesel or The Rock? But I saw the trailer for that and I was like, yo, like Chris Wu, like I don't care how you feel, like I feel like he literally has been making moves since leaving EXO. Yes. Sorry guys, I'm not trying to be mean, but people keep like messaging me. You know what? Screw these people. I'm here for you guys. Oh, Vin Diesel. Are The Rock and Vin Diesel not the same person? I feel like they are. What are you most hyped for in 2017? Well, that means one more year till I graduate. I don't know. I don't really have a life. I want to travel. I haven't made any plans, but I want to do some traveling around the world. I want to go to Canada, like I said, and I want to go out of the country at least once. I'm excited to see, of course, Bangtan Sonyeondan, and go to K-pop. Do you watch Running Man? I don't watch it as much as I did when it first came out. Like no matter who was on, I used to watch every episode. But I still dabble in it. But you know, it's ending now, so. When you realize senpai will never notice you, Jittery Jiminy. Hey. What do you study? Garbage. It's like, no. I'm a biomedical engineer. Informatics minor. Can you talk about the sexual harassment of Jun Somi? So if you guys don't know, there was an issue. Okay. So the thing that really annoyed me about this situation is that I couldn't find the original video. All I could find was a video where they slowed down and like closed up on anything. And that makes it kind of like, because that one is specifically in a certain light. So I wanted to see like the plain video so I could address what I'm seeing with the eyes. But basically I think it's Wushin from Up Tension he was in Under Fire, because there was a video going around of him and Somi. I don't even know what they were doing. They were just like talking at the camera, and in it he touched her chest, or people were saying that he touched her chest twice or whatever. And then it kind of blew up, and people, you know, were saying this is sexual harassment because she looked uncomfortable in the video. But then the company spoke out, and then I guess they were all saying people were blowing out of proportion. But Wushin, like, people were still, you know, attacking Wushin. I think it was a situation, like I said, I didn't get to see, I feel like I can't even like really address the situation properly because I didn't get a first-hand video. Like, I couldn't find it. All I could find was a slowed down one. But if it was a situation where, because I feel like there was two things, like, because I read people's sides, and there were some people saying, you know, it was an accident or whatever, but then other people saying because he touched her chest twice, it wasn't an accident and she looked visibly uncomfortable. Well, if that's true, I feel like even if there wasn't, like, if he wasn't like preying on her, it wasn't purposeful, kind of like keep your hands to yourself. Like, even if it was an accident, if he touched her inappropriately, I feel like that still warrants an apology. Like, it doesn't necessarily mean he's like a harasser, or he's, you know, there's a lot of things being said about him that I don't even want to repeat because Lord. But I feel like if you knock anyone or nudge anyone, even if it's in a personal area or not, like, there's nothing wrong with the apology. Do you think Secret will disband this year? So I feel like there's two things that happens when a member leaves. Either the bond gets really, really stronger, like SNSD, or like, or like, or like FX, or like it's just one step to the disbandment, like we saw with like 2NE1 or something like that. So it's hard to tell, but I remember going on Instagram during Christmas, and I follow Jiun, and like there were so many pictures of them together being like, yes, Secret forever for now, Christmas buddies, we love each other. Like, they were all there, and I was like, oh, so y'all are really in this. So it seemed like, well, from the, you know, because everyone be stunting on Instagram, so you never know. From the pictures, it seemed like they were like, it was like Sunhwa leaving was like a building them, bringing them closer together kind of thing. I'm not sure though. Oh, I am so behind on these comments. What company would you debut from? That's so hard. AOMG. Just because I think AOMG, they make the type of music I like. Gray's there, and I love him like as a producer. Jay Park's there, and I just love him. Simon D's there, I also just love him. And I feel like it's like they have like a perfect mix of like helping you and giving you tools, but also letting you do your own thing, which is really cool. And I just like the style. Stay. Have you seen the BTS and Big Bang interaction at the Gayo Daejeon? They were fanboying so hard when Daesung and Seungri sat next to them. Yes, I saw that. I thought it was so cute. Jimin like tensed up, and Seungri and Daesung were just being so cute. I got my life when like there's this part where J-Hope like clutches his heart because like Seungri said something to him, and I'm like, oh my god. So cute. Thoughts on the GOT7 dating ban ending this year? I'm happy for the boys. Yes. GOT7, they're coming to America for a tour, so it's just like perfect timing. Like, Jackson, I'm here. Like, what are we doing here? Like, are you taking me to dinner? What is going on? Just kidding. I think that's great. The thing is, though, with dating bans, it's kind of sad because it's like, yeah, the company's keeping them from dating, but I think the fans are also keeping them from dating just because how crazy people tend to go when public relationships are revealed. So I feel like, yeah, the dating ban's over, but I don't think that necessarily means they can date comfortably now because there's a lot of fans who would get mad over stuff like that. Produce 101 Season 2. Pick me down. I'm excited to see how it's going to be different, how it'll be the same, what trainings are there. It's kind of interesting. I wish they would have a teaser, because I know that teaser, they had a teaser for it, but the teaser didn't really show anything. All K-pop idols should be able to date, says K-pop has taken over me. I just love how that's all in caps. It's like a decree. All K-pop idols should be able to date. What about 10? What about 11? What about 12? See, all the numbers need equal love. BTS are so cute. TT. Lots of love from London, it seems like. I love all you London people. Do you like all K-pop boy groups and girl groups? No. And I don't mean that to be rude, but there's just some that I'm into. And I remember I was watching, I think it was a live stream that Dre and Josh Binder and I think somebody else was there. And like he was, oh yeah, maybe it was Mr. Popo. I'm not sure. But they were talking, and then he was talking about how like they'll be like, somebody will be like, oh, do you like this group? And they'll be like, no. And then they'll start like, people will start like dragging you, or the groups you do like are getting mad at you. And I feel like that's so scary because I only see stuff like that in K-pop. Like somebody will ask me, do you like, well, I was about to say Beyonce, not Beyonce because the Beehive will drag you. But somebody will be like, do you like, I don't know, the Chainsmokers? And I'll be like, no. And they're like, oh, I thought they were cool. But I feel like sometimes people take it too much offense if I say that I don't like a group, to the point where like it's almost kind of scary to say I don't like a group. Like, it's just hard because it's just like, K-pop is a genre of music, but all K-pop artists are different. So just because I like K-pop doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to like every single K-pop artist to come out, because they're all different and they all make different music. So I guess, can I call myself a K-pop fan? Am I living a lie? Hello from Ireland! Holy snap! Hey, Tay Cookie. Happy New Year from America. Happy New Year. Watching from Detroit, Michigan. Oh, I went there this year. I wish groups would come here besides Chicago and Toronto. Did not a group come to Detroit, though? Or maybe I'm thinking... Maybe I'm making that up. I don't know. Where's B1A4 coming? Because they're also having a tour in America. But I'm not sure. I think their dates were a bit different. Playlist. I'm excited for the Playlist girls. My queen Pinky is going to come and snatch all of the wigs. All of them. Is there a boy group you despise? No, because like, I feel like even when people do things problematic, it's like I don't know them and they don't really have any personal effect on my life. I feel like it's really hard to hate people that I don't know. Like, even if they make music that I don't like, even if they say something offensive, I just kind of just like, if I really don't like them, or I feel like what they did was kind of like unforgivable, I guess, in my way, I just kind of excommunicate them or just kind of ignore them. I don't really hate anyone. I'm from Jamaica. Nobody comes here. Oh, I feel like though, as K-pop grows and gets more popular, artists are gonna start expanding. Like Michael Smith Grant, y'all should go to his channel. It's hella lit. He did like a series on like why K-pop concerts tend to be in the same cities that they always are, and how like what it takes, or what K-pop promoters or K-pop concert promoters gauge when it comes to choosing cities for a tour, and what, you know, they consider a successful tour, and i.e. will you know, next time they do a tour, they'll bring people back to that city, and how basically how they choose cities. It was pretty interesting. You should be doing your homework. You are me, like last semester. I was just like, oh, I should do my homework, but also not. The bra series is, I loved he has this bra series, but then he did a series of videos on the BTS wings, like ticketing and concert, and it was so good. I was like, let me close my channel because like there's no point for me to exist at this point. No one comes to Houston. Didn't GOT7 go to Houston? I feel like I missed GOT7, like goes everywhere. But I feel like, wasn't it GOT7 that went to Houston? Aren't they going? Maybe it's another date in Texas, but I swear they're going to Houston. SNSD 10th anniversary is this year. It's positive that they will have a comeback. I agree. I'm excited for Chang'a solo. Oh my god, when I read that, I was like, yes, 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 yes. Because I think it's just like, because the thing is, I feel like with these Produce 101 girls, especially the ones that are from smaller companies, they're kind of like these gems for the companies, because it's like, okay, this is our, like, you know, this person got really popular from Produce 101, so this is our gem, this is our ticket to stardom. And so I feel like a lot of the time though, it's a situation where, like, you know, they put them in a group, and then they're like kind of expected to carry all these other members or whatever. So I like the fact that like Chang'a doesn't really have to have the burden of, like, or not the burden, but she doesn't have to worry about anything except herself and being herself and doing her best, you know, doing this solo. I mean, I guess it's a burden in the sense that, like, everything kind of falls on her shoulders, but I feel like she's so capable as a dancer, a singer, and entertainer. There's really nothing to worry about in that respect or regard. It's just like, give her a good song, give her a good concept, and I feel like she's set. Do you think that SNSD will come back this year? Yes. Or do you think that SM will debut a new girl group? I don't think they'll debut a new girl group. I know there's the Mickey Mouse House Club girls, but I don't think they'll debut in a long time, because I know there's that Lamy girl, and she's like supposed to be the next Yuna or whatever, like the token person, and she's still like 15 or something. She's pretty young, so I feel like they're gonna wait. Wow, you guys are just in such, like, more interesting places than I am. Thoughts on Yana having a tour in the U.S.? Yana's having a tour in the U.S.? Wait, when was this now? See, I'm not kidding when I say I'm out of this loop. Is the live stream every Monday morning, by the way? Oh, that's so funny, because it's actually Sunday night. And I was like, Monday morning, carry the 3. I try to do them Friday nights, but I'm trying to find a more suitable time, because with Friday nights, Friday is just, with the way my life is set up, I guess, it just is always kind of like, so I'm like in an a cappella group. So sometimes on Fridays we do like concerts and things like that. So that, sometimes Friday nights won't work. I might try to change it to Saturday night, but that means that, you know, people are going to be giving up their precious Saturdays. But I feel like that's a good day, because usually people are free all day, I think, maybe. I'm trying to, like, right now I'm trying to make a schedule, because now that I'm bringing back my radio show, that's on Thursdays. And then live streams could probably be on Saturdays. I want to bring back my Music Mondays. And then I want to at least try to do 2 other videos a week that are either just like weekly roundups or like a countdown, so I can do like, I can at least be releasing at least, well, my radio show is only every other week, so it's like up to like 4 different new content a week, just so, you know, my channel's not dead. Fan wars do need to stop in 20K17. I love Twitter so much, but y'all be fighting 24/7 on Twitter, and it's always on my like timeline, and I'm just like, who do I follow that brings all this negativity into my life? Because I'm just here to see high quality pictures of Sugi, all right? Like, I don't need y'all talking about, you know, Big Bang sucks this, or, you know, Red Velvet flops this. Like, no, I don't need that negativity. How do you think Winner will do now that Taehyun is gone? I really don't know, because the thing is, like, what kind of scared me with the whole Taehyun situation is he left, and there were like pictures of him like DJing at the club, and I was like, that's nice that, you know, he's still like expressing his love for music even if he's not in YG or in the Winner. But like the message that they released sounded so eerily from like similar to the one they released when Minzy left 21, and we know what happened then. So like I really think the ball's in YG's court. It's like you can say, oh, we're gonna move on as 4 members, oh, we're gonna release music, but then like do it. Like actually release music. Like, and like I feel like it's all, because I don't doubt the capabilities of the members, but I doubt the capabilities of YG Entertainment actually putting out stuff. So we'll see. Oh yeah, I'm a Sugi fan. I'm as the youngins say, Sugi trash. Oh my god, no, Shana is not having a tour. See, how do y'all let me live my life not knowing these things? Okay, now I have to look it up. Sorry guys, I just have to, because no, you're not denying me seeing Bubble Pop live. No way. Wait. Guys, I'm not seeing this. Did somebody lie to me? Because I don't want to have to cry. It seems like their tour is for Kim Bum-soo. Not for Hyuna. Y'all done lied to me. Y'all done made me cry on the live stream. I'm like TT right now, like for real. I'm like TT. Just like TT. No more hey, ooh yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh, I've been lied to. Oh, thank you, Tiger Lily. Tiger Lily 3. Oh my gosh, it's going so fast. Did you hear about Minho trending because of epic lyrics? Wait, what happened? Minho or Minho? Like Minho from Winner or Minho from Shiny? Oh, thank you. You guys are so freaking nice. It makes me want to punch things. Justin Bieber tweeted out TT because Twice is out here. They have us like TT. This is not a game. Oh, hey, Mr. Marble. Thank you. I love you too. Oh my god. Do I frequent? Literally, I just learned how to do my eyebrows like last month. So they're still kind of bad, but I kind of want, because I have really, like, my eyebrow hairs don't grow. It's so weird. Like, I don't know why. They just don't grow. So, like, my eyebrows are just really thin. But I feel like I like the thick eyebrow look. I mean, not like this thick, like some of the girls on the Instagram do. But, like, Just like a little bit thicker because I don't know, my eyebrows are really thin. That's why if you guys see me at the BTS Wings tour, just I feel like the camera really smooths out my imperfections, so don't be surprised if I'm ugly. At DailyDose, have you heard about the Viki original about an American girl that has to make sure a couple in K-drama land ends up together? That's K-drama world, right? I watched it I watched it a while back. It must have been, it was during a break, so maybe in September I watched it. During my like school break, and it was like that one girl and Justin Chan, I think that's his name, was in it, and I don't know who the main character guy, like his acting, like his real name in real life, but he was hot as hell. Excuse me. TT was trending outside of Twitter as 210. I'm like 210. Just like 210. Do you have a Twitter? What's Twitter? Please notice me, TT. I noticed you, Matthew. Thoughts on Momo Sugi, Yoojung, Chunha, and Shinbi Infinite cover at the guy. I thought it was so, like, is it bad that I thought it was cute? Like, I thought they were cute during the interview, but I love seeing girl groups do those kind of concepts. So I was just like, oh my god, like on the other side of the screen. But I loved it so much. Like, I wish we saw more of that, because I know there was a lot of covers and special stages where like people were they were like doing maybe older K-pop group songs. But I love when they do like gender switch, like when boy groups do girl group songs and girl groups do boy group songs. Like, that is like my literal life. Like, I remember to this day, I always remember how fluffy inside I felt when GOT7 did Mr. Chu. And I was like, why do no boy groups have concepts like this? Like, this is like, I think the closest thing to like a cuter concept for a boy group is probably like maybe 17. But even they are now doing the hip thrusts. But yeah, that just like melts in my heart. And I just love to see like, I just like really like seeing girl groups do like powerful moves. Now, this is not me hating on like the cuter and softer girl group concepts and stuff like that, because you know I love myself a TT. I love myself a freaking April, moi. You know, I love those kind of concepts. But you know, it just I just loved it so much. Jay, what do you think of Dorothy, 2X, and is in capital, Laisha? Oh, wow. I remember when 2X came out, like, so long ago, because they were, like, kind of marketed as, like, M Black's sister group. But I haven't kept up with them, though. I'll look into those groups. I wish you were coming to BTS Cali. I need K-pop support. LOL. I was about to go by myself to the New York one because my friend Jess. Actually, for a hot second, I considered going to California because the first round of ticketing for BTS, I didn't get tickets. And I was like, oh no, I'm like TT. So I was like, wait, what if I just buy them to California and then I build a trip around California? Going out there, and I was just like, oh, that's like 16,000 times more than money I was planning to spend though, and I hadn't saved that much. But luckily they opened up a second day of ticketing. But yeah, TT is kind of like, sorry, our friend Ungle Washington. Am I pronouncing that wrong? Sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right. TT is kind of like, it's kind of like a hodgepodge of emotion. Like it's like this is, I don't know, it's like crying. I was trying to be funny, but I realized I'm not. Are you going with Jazz? Yes. And like shout outs to Jazz, because right now I would not have tickets if it wasn't for Jazz. I tried ticketing the second round and I took all the advice all the girls on Twitter were giving me as to how to own Ticketmaster and, you know, get through ticketing with a ticket, but my computer just, bugged out on me and Jazz when we were trying to get tickets. Like, it just went to this blank page when it was supposed to take us to the ticketing page. But Jazz's computer is super fast, so it ended up giving us tickets anyway, and they were at P2, so I'm lit. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited too because, I mean, I wanted P1 because I wanted to get that sound check, but there are so many people on my timeline who were like, we didn't get anything, and I was like, let me be grateful for what I have. And plus I didn't want to get general admission because I hate being in like those pit areas, because like, I want to say I'm claustrophobic. I'm just really uncomfortable with the idea of someone like pushing on me, or like, because, you know, people tend to get really, really excited at these concerts, so even if they weren't intending to be rude, you know, there's always the situations where they accidentally elbow you or push you trying to get on stage, and, you know, I feel like stuff like that can really like put a damper on my concert experience. Do you watch JRE on YouTube? Yes, I do. J. Kendmack. You should come to You should come to the Newark one. You'll be an hour away from me. Are you talking to me or somebody else? I am coming to Newark one, but I'm going on the Thursday date, which I didn't realize it was a Thursday date. I thought it was a Saturday date, so I'm kind of like, Thursday. But, you know, I'm just happy I get to see them. I hope to see you at the Wings tour. I hope to see you too. I'll be like TT. Out of all the groups, which group would you say has the strongest vocals? Strongest? Maybe Brown Eyed Girls, I think. I don't know, but the one I like the most right now, it's probably like Mama Moo. I really like Spica in terms of vocals. I wouldn't say they're the strongest, but I think the setup that SNSD has going on is really nice. I mean, of course, not everyone is like a powerhouse in that group, but I feel like, well, the original 9 with like Taeyeon as lead and Jessica, or Taeyeon as main and then Jessica as lead, is really good. I like TTS. I like their whole vocal, how they round up. Mama, Mama, Moo. Hey, J search official K Music. Hyuna, go to Muse. Y'all are not lying on me on this here today. I swear if it does not say Hyuna concert, I'm closing my channel. Just kidding. I actually did an interview with them like 2 years ago. Yeah, it was 2 years ago. Oh my god. And they just never released it. They just deleted it, guys. It's because I'm a flop. Let me see. But I always just wanted it to just post it. I'm like Titi. Okay, I really need to stop singing that song. Guys, I'm not finding anything. I feel like you guys are playing a trick on me. Store. Ugh. I love Rain so much. Literally the whole time I was watching Jungkook perform Rainism, I was like, I love Rain so much. Oh wow, Hyuna will be going on tour as a solo artist in North America for the first time ever in 2017. Concert promoter K-Pop Meet announced that they would be bringing a female act to North America, dropping hints throughout several hours for fans to guess the artist's identity. After 3 hits, the identity had been narrowed down to Cube artist solo Hyuna. Wait. Oh. K-pop started off teasing. To narrow down the choices, a poll. A few hours later, K-pop issued one final hint. With both Girls' Generation and FX being active groups, how's currently? Wait, 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 wait. Wait. But I just went on K-Pop Me's site and they didn't say anything about Hyuna touring. I'm confused. I am confused. Literally right now I'm like TT. Like, not even being funny. Like, this is serious. Wait, I'm so confused because they haven't announced anything. And then they have this... Oh, I just want to see. Oh my gosh, that's going to be such a fun concert. Holy crap, I need to go. Announce it! They keep dropping hints on Twitter. Oh my god, just announce it. I'm like, all cities. Oh, okay, so they're announcing it this week. I am hype. Holy crap. Never in my life did I think I was going to see Hyuna live. Literally, this... I don't know, I'm excited. I'm excited because, like, honestly, girl groups don't really do... Like, there's been a couple, like, a good chunk of boy groups who've come here in the past. And, of course, like... I'm happy if any K-pop artists come here, but like they seem like it seems to, unless they're invited to come as a part of KCON, girl groups are like never here. Like I feel like the only girl group I know 2NE1 came here, I'm pretty sure, and maybe SNSD did like a fan meet here once, but not many girl groups come. So hopefully, you know, if this goes well, that's gonna encourage like promoters to like kind of believe in girl groups and bring more of them over here. Because I'm in the Get Crunk to Tuwasu, G-Friend, all my faves, AOA, Red Velve. What helped you gain confidence in front of the camera? I don't know, but I think just practice. Like, I was kind of looking back at, like, some of my first videos I did in 2014, and I noticed I was so quiet. Like, I'd always be like, hey, what's up, guys? It's Jay. Welcome to the game. Yeah, guess what? This is the day we're talking. And I was just really quiet, and I think it's just awkward because, you know, the idea of just talking to the camera, but while you're talking to the camera, you have to kind of imagine the audience you're talking to at home. It's very awkward. But after a while, you get really used to it. You're just like, well, I'm doing this, you know. And feedback from you guys, of course. It's just like I kind of think of the feedback that I get from you guys, and I'm like, oh, well, I'm just talking to them. Like, I'm just talking to them, so just treat it like that, like how you would talk to a friend or something like that. So just after, like, practice. What I don't know how people do, though, is vlog in public. I've only ever done on this channel one vlog, and that was when I went to go see Luhan's movie in New York, and that was the most awkward. I was so, like, when we were just, because it was in New York, so, like, New York, like, you know, it's very bustling, so nobody cares about you anyway, but, like, when we were on the street, it was easy to just film and stuff, because, like, everyone's doing their own thing, but then, like, when we would go into, like, places, you get a lot of attention when you turn a camera on yourself. So it's like kind of like, and especially I want to be considerate and not film people who want to be filmed. So trying to make sure people like that are just in the background aren't like in the shot is kind of like awkward. But I don't know how vloggers do it. Like I really don't. I want to like vlog. Oh, wait. Joseph Osman says, Jay, I gotta go now. I'm sorry. I want you to read this message. I love you so much, and you're my favorite YouTuber. K-pop shit. You're a gorgeous girl, and I really enjoy. Oh my god, thank you. Everyone say goodbye to Joseph. I don't know if it's morning or night, so I'm just gonna say goodbye. Who's your bias in SNSD or EXO? In SNSD, it's Yuri and Hyohyun, and when Jessica was in it, Jessica. In EXO, I am so unloyal, but I think I'm gonna say Baekhyun, but I also really like Kyungsoo. He was my original bias, but I think I like Baekhyun more now. Is that allowed? Jay, did you see Gio, Rose, and Chenyel? They slayed. Yes, I loved it. I loved the acoustic version of TT because that's kind of how I imagined it should have been sung in my head. And I loved Whistle. Like, Rose's voice is so cute. Oh, and Chenyel did a really good job in Monster too. How do you feel about Jaden Smith wanting to become a K-pop star? I thought that was so random, but it was so funny and cute. Hashtag G-Dragon's Impact. Who's your bias in 17? I like S-Coops and Wanwoo. I also like Vernon. I just think he's adorable. It's really hard because I really do like all of them. I really do. So it's really hard when you say bias, but I also like Sun Kwang. And yeah, I would say those are probably my favorites, but I do like all of them. Yeah, Jaden Smith is Will Smith's kid. Oh, is somebody else leaving? Bye, LXAA. Everyone say bye. Uji. Do you have a monster? Ooh, do you have a do you have a bias in Monster X? Yes, I really like Wano. LOL, do you hate NCTJ? Yes, I hate them with a passion. Disband tonight. No, I just feel like I like Seventh Sense, and I liked Fire Truck, and I liked, what was the other song that I liked? I actually was listening, me and Jazz were watching their teasers, and I don't know if this Limitless, that's the song they're coming back with, I watched teaser 1 and then I watched teaser 2 of each of the members who have teasers out, and I'm like, watch teaser 1, I'm like, I don't know what this is, but then teaser 2 always sounds good from what I hear, so I think I might like this song, but I just feel like maybe I'm kind of still trying to grasp the concept and the members, and it's kind of like still hard for me because now they're coming back as a 9-member group, and I'm just like, Lord. How did you feel about AOA's news to come back? I talked about this a little in the beginning, but so far I like Excuse Me, but I wasn't really feeling Bing Bing. Johnny is joining NCT. Oh, I saw that. All the girls on Twitter were like, finally, after 9 long years, we can say Johnny debuted. I was like, because the thing is, I was saying, like, I don't even stand all them like that, but I was like, SM, you better, I didn't even know who Johnny was. Well, I did, but I was like, Johnny, or SM, you better put Johnny in this because the fans are gonna drag you. Wait, Girls' Day is disbanding? Who said that? I'm so confused. Any card stands here? Me. Whew. It's like kind of hurts when I breathe in. Is that normal? On your time, on na 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 oh na na. Any card bias? I like Somin. I'm a J stan. Unless you mean J Park, I'm crying. Do you guys have any tips on how to fall asleep? Usually I really like, and I used to like literally clown ASMR all the time because I thought it was so weird, but I really like listening to ASMR or like sea sounds. I usually drink like some type of tea before bed, and just make sure like I think especially, like, for me, I'm a college student, so, like, a lot of the times I'm going to bed knowing that, like, when I wake up, I have to finish this or do this project or I have a test tomorrow. So I would say never do the whole thing when you're like, okay, I'm going to wake up at 5 and then finish my homework. Just try to get everything done so you can go to bed knowing that, like, you're not, like, it's not so limited. Like, you have to wake up at a certain time maybe, but it's not as a dire situation. So you can just go to bed comfortably. Like, try to de-stress yourself before you go to bed. Because I used to have a lot of problems with that. Like, if I was super stressed and freaking out, I could never go to sleep because, like, you're just thinking, like, your mind's just running wild with everything you need to do. You guys are cute. Stop. Be right back. I need food. You better bring me some food, too. That's on SNSD X Twice fan war. Ugh, so tired. I see that on my timeline all the time, and I'm like, oh my god, y'all, chill. But I think it's a situation where everyone who, because I feel like what people don't get is that if your fave, like, everyone was trendy at one point. So, like, your fave isn't necessarily better just because they're trendy at the current moment. But at the same time, you had your chance to shine, so let other people shine too. Like, not everyone's always going to be on the tip of people's tongues or the hot issue at the moment. That doesn't discredit anything they've done in the past. That doesn't mean that their legacy is tarnished or anyone's trying to come for their legacy. It's just that we're living in the now and appreciating now. Just like when, you know, you're, like, older generation fave comes back, we appreciate them. Like, I feel like it's just like everyone needs to chill. So when are you going to stand boyfriend? Interesting question. My sister, she's a huge boyfriend stan, so she's always like, look at this. She was showing me dang it, who was she showing me today? The twins? No, she was showing me Jungmin, and then she showed me the twins, because I didn't know that there was twins in that group. Or is Jungmin a twin? Wait. No, she was showing me Jungmin, and then she showed me the twins. I was like, oh, they're twins? Oh, they're cute. On the top, on na. Good luck, kitty. Oh, I think I found 3 topics that I want to talk about now. That's good. Yo, this limitless thing keeps on coming on my dash, but it's kind of lit. On a ta-da. Oh. Ooh, have you heard about Produce 101 Season 2 having trouble scouting trainees to be on the show? I don't think with the way that the girls that were in Produce 101, like, blew up, people would be, like dying to get on this show. That's crazy. Does anyone else love B2B? I like some of their songs. The thing is, I was never, like, too into them, but I saw them at KCON, and I was like, yo, their songs are mad dope. All I didn't know was the Wow song, because when I was, like, younger, my friend was a huge fan of them, and she would always like show me that song, and I really liked Young Chick. He is so hot. Woo! Why don't you post your acapella group singing? That's the whole thing. Like, I feel like sometimes I feel very awkward posting things without people's permission. I mean, I guess I could just ask, but I don't have any like video on hand. Thoughts on all the Gaio collabs and collabs you would want to see in the future. My favorite was probably, I think I said this in the beginning, but my favorite was probably the Modern Dance Team from KBS, or I think it was at the SBS one. I just thought it was really beautifully done, and everyone was really in their element. I really liked some of them in theories, but it just really irked me when they did those stages with like the rookies, or even the stage where all the girl groups sang Into the New World by SNSD. I feel like they just kind of pushed everyone on the stage, and it was just this situation where, like, I don't know, it just kind of felt clumpy and rushed. Like, I wish maybe, especially with some of the rookies, where like literally they'd all be up there and then get like 30 seconds of singing time. I feel like maybe, I get it that they were just trying to get the rookies up there, get them some time, but I feel like maybe they could have been a bit better executed, or maybe split a bit better, so everyone kind of got a chance to really show what they had, or show what they got on screen. I'm back. Chinese food. Okay, did you get me your egg roll or not? What do you think about V's drama being called a flop? Okay, because How Are You Back always comes in my recommended. I saw that it was saying that, but I also read somewhere else that it actually improved in ratings. So, Oprah GIF, what's the truth? Like, how is it being considered a flop? I'm not sure. I knew that it was being pulled, like it was originally supposed to be, is it simulcasted? It was supposed to be aired in both Korea and China, and they actually pulled it from China, which is sad because I think it was because of the whole THAAD agreement thing, this debacle on the ban of Hallyu Entertainment, which was kind of sad because that would have been really good for the actors who maybe want to, expose themselves to China, but I didn't know it flopped. Oh, snap. Almost dropped you on the floor, Jay. My computer was almost murdered. Damn. Be careful. Girl, I'm so hungry. Yeah, because somebody's not sharing their Chinese food. Why don't you get me an egg roll? Bye, Maxwell. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the ratings went up, so that's why I'm so confused. No mujer, no mujer. Butana. Uh-oh. My love is on fire. My love is like TT. The pita titi, the magic titi. Okay, guys, I have to wrap up the stream soon, so I can get back to work, so I can put out a video tomorrow. But thank you all for joining me. If you have any last words or anything you might want me to talk about this week, make sure you leave it down in the description. Have you seen Goblin? No, but with the way everyone's talking about it, I definitely want to watch it because it seems hella lit. Jay, you're getting TT stuck in my little head. That's the plan. I'm a secret Twice supporter. Do you like CLC? I liked what was the one they debuted with Pepe? I really liked that song, but then after, I don't know if I really enjoyed what was the other song they came out with after they added the new members? I think it was like, dang, I forget what it's called, but I think I like that song too. Bye guys. Weightlifting Kimbokju. Goblin. Do you like V Romance? Are you excited for their comeback? I think I listened to their debut song, but that's the Mamamoo's brother group, right? Bye. Give a shout out. Okay, shouted 409. What's up? High Heels. Yes, I listened to that. I liked it. Bye. YG and SM won't allow their trainees to participate and produce one-on-one. Well, it makes sense. And I feel like that's good because I feel like if they were from SM and YG, because YG and SM seem to have like a lot of company stands, they'd kind of win by default because they already have a bunch of fans. So I think it actually kind of levels the playing field a bit. Bye! Do you like Nine Muses? Yes. They only have one song. They're with RBW. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye-bye. Everyone remember to be like TT.